Hello, greetings. Thanks for joining us tonight's broadcast. Brought to you by the Fifth Dimension. Greetings on this, was it Sunday night? Alright, yeah, I noticed a little bit change in lighting recently. So I might play with it a little bit more, but I'm getting used to it. So this is at the low light, but it's not as dark as it used to be. And I can make it a lot brighter, but I'm not about to do that at this point. Alright, I can't think of anything what this is about. I already forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. First, Reptilian channeling, and next one, Mortal Engines is out. It's a movie, and it's kind of creepy when you think about it, because it's about humanity got hit by a bomb, and all the cities got blown to bits, and now you have these cities on machines. So now, anyway, cities drive around now. It's just kind of creepy. It's by Universal, and the movie flopped. But when they put these things out there, not to say this is gonna happen, but you know, they don't care if it flops. Really, it's just it's just creepy. The whole thing is just not right. So you can look it up. It's Mortal Engines. I have enough of that. So yeah, I might do more. I'm gonna kind of keep it a little bit light. I was gonna go back to more of the aliens being prosecuted, a little bit more of that, but kind of taking a break on it. Those that submit a question, or email me, whatever. I'm getting back to you. So I'm working on it. So yeah, it's been kind of a long. Yesterday was pretty. It was pretty heavy. So. Okay, 1 second. Alright, we're going to what this is about. 1 second. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Okay. This is ivantoe.com. For those that are new to all this, we have whatever this is, private sessions throughout the week. You see the schedule right here. We're in hand channel. Also, we have Google Hands, Zoom, and channel by phone. It's all recorded, hopefully. On the questions about 7 days for delivery, same thing here. Spirit Social. We also have other channels and healers I do recommend. And if you can't get this site to work, you can go for this one. So it's different for everyone. We have Social Network, and we have the Rabbit and all its glory. So thank you for your support. Yeah, so I can change the lighting here. I can go this way. I can go this way. So I'm playing with all of this. I'm gonna keep it. This is recognizable at this time. I'll probably change it over time, but so give it a little bit different. Give it. Still have that on, so you can't really tell that much. Well, you can, but you can't. So alright, so Reptilian connections. I was going to do first Reptilians more positive connection, and if there's anything else, like I said, I'm going to keep this a little bit light. Then it's been kind of heavy the last couple of days. So anything else going on in the universe, probably. I'm not going to worry about it. So alright, we'll do a couple of connections. Yeah, if there's anybody else here that has a message. We do, but we're going to the Reptilian one first. So, alright, much love, blessings. Yeah, there is some other stuff here, I believe. So, alright, we'll wait on that. Okay, here we go. Much love. Greetings, you. We are the Reptilians. We want to perfect ourselves like anyone else. Yes, many beings do not agree on our existence connected to your Earth and its past. That you are here to improve yourselves, and many beings are here to destroy you. How do you know this? Well, you see many of you are destroying each other at this time through manipulations. Yes, in your media, and even your politicians, even your televisions are programming you to self-destruct. Not all of you, but you know who you are. You know those who are being affected. Especially when they show glamour of wealth. They put this on a pedestal. Isn't this what you want? Well, actually, in truth, you really want to know your soul essence, your abilities, your powers, and reconnect to the universe. As yes, we are a positive reptilian race. There are negative ones, of course. We can't leave home without them. They come with us too. We bring both aspects. We don't just bring all positive beings. We bring all aspect of beings. We are reptilians. We want everyone together, no matter what. Your society does too, but you kind of push others out when you really should be bringing them in. For you all to be together instead of just a divide. A divide is done on purpose to keep you from ascending. The more you come together, the more your earth will come together, and then you have a new vibration going through you all. Correct? And that's what the powers that be want to stop. So you are divided through finances, through other means, your points of view. Religion is like a mother of manipulation for the children. But even those days are coming to an end. So for alien beings to be channeled like this shows you are changing your Earth's vibration, your way of looking at life. You are healing the Earth from within. And yes, there are beings here. The new Earth, yes, well, you are recreating your current Earth. Somewhere on the new Earth, but remember, you're still here physically. So there's still much to do as for connecting and opening yourself up. Many of you are channelers, many of you are different species of beings that no one's even heard of. You have not quite revealed yourselves yet. Trust me, we're not going to give out your secret anytime soon. Yes, there are beings here from Alpha Centauri. You can say many of the early reptilians connected to your Earth are from Alpha Centauri. So Alpha Centauri beings have always been here. Many various of reptilian has been here in their early days. And yes, there are beings that had difficulties being with us. With us being here, there was a divide. But realize most of the negative beings around us are the ones that cause other worlds to suffer. But yes, realize many of us were taken advantage of by other alien races. I would not go named at this time. And your world lost itself at that moment. And now you are reconnecting, as you see. Your NASA has kept a great deal from you, as you know. Yes, there are beings on Mars as we speak. And your moon won't be not likely to be visited anytime soon. But as your human race begins to resurrect itself from your hidden selves, you might not really need to go to another world because you're rediscovering this one. Because you are turning the page away from manipulation into more to soul discovery of who you truly are here. And what you've been told is not totally true. Yes, you are all human, but you're connected to different, species. Those species are channeled beings, and eventually they'll be seen on your planet. It is just not taken seriously by your humans because they are Yes, under the illusion that this is the way it is, and that's all there is. That's all there is. Think again, humans. As we are more than happy to knock on your society's door and say hello. And many of you out there that don't believe we exist are kind of shaking in their bones at this moment, most likely. We're not really sure if we want you to be seen here. So that tells you why we have not to make ourselves known publicly, worldwide. But that does not mean that we are going to stay in the shadows forever, because many of you are asking for us to make an appearance. And we are working on to do so. It is time for you to open up your planet, to see it for what it truly is. Yes, it might cause chaos in some areas, but isn't it time for you to know where you came from? Who are your galactic parents are? Your galactic families miss many of you greatly. It does not mean that we are that far away, far from it. We are listening to your society on a daily basis. And we feel that many of you are reaching out to us. And we are doing what we can to make our connection with you. As we feel, yes, it is time for us to be known in your society as not just a myth, but as a reality. Your ancient world forgot you, sort of. You are remembering it. So you are rediscovering yourselves. You've been shut down, but many of you are finding ways to reactivate. Your astral has been busy, for those of you that want to know more. And the calendar date kind of gives you a glimpse of when we are coming back. Numbers mean a great deal. You look at the numbers of some of your future calendars, you can get a kind of idea what energies we are pulling towards. And those are timelines we know very well. So we know when we're going to arrive before we arrive, because we know how it's going to go. We know how you interact. So we are connecting you here today to show that our connections will be eventually. As yes, the gap between humans and aliens is getting thinner. But we are technically no different than you, only through genetics. Yes, we don't have, your ways of life, but we still have a soul like you. We might look different than you, but that is, we don't have the troubles as you do, but we're still a part of your species. You are a part of ours. Reptilian on your planet is home. This is your home reptilian world. For us to be seen here is inevitable. How you're going to digest that is another story. Is because when you really look at your ways, the human ways, it is very reptilian here. You do what reptilians do. In some reptilians have wars constantly. And your world has wars constantly. They even have a typical media similar as yours. It's different, but it does the same objective is there. And many of Reptilian is on Syrian worlds doing the same thing. Not so much Palladian anymore. At one time. So basically the blinders are on your society for only so long. Many of you are taking those off. You're removing the belief systems and you're getting more closer that we are near. We are not a threat to your society. That is already happening. as the human basically adapted reptilian ways, and they're using it not in the most positive sense. That does not mean you will not find a positive direction. You will. It's just that there's so much hatred on this world because of diversity of racism. But realize you go by skin color, but what about the soul? Is it the skin color you're going after, or is it the soul that's in that body? Because many of you are feline beings, and many are reptilian beings in a human form that do not like each other very much. And yes, you might be of different races of skin color, but the soul recognizes themselves. So, racism on your world, think of it as a lot of your blacks are being persecuted. Think of them as feline beings being persecuted for being here. Look at things the other way around. Instead of looking at it through skin color, look a little bit beyond. What do you feel? Not all blacks are feline. Some are reptilian, some are Palladian. But what about even some of the Palladians are being punished for being here, for having that type of DNA here, where they can be manipulated that easily, so they have to be starved to death and attacked. In your Africa, they're taken care of very much, and not in a positive way, because that is an alien laboratory right in front of you. Is this, yes, if you look beyond the surface, you'll see a great deal more. And yes, not everything's been uncovered. Over time it will be. Your Orion beings will become more stronger on this planet right now. They're keeping their distance. But I feel many of you are ready for more information, at least, to help heal you as her first contact will get closer. Basically, first contact is also receiving a download, and the next day we're here. So we are just putting that out there for you. Yes, basically you receive a message from us preparing you for our arrival, and the next day, and sure enough, there we are. Echoing the same words that were channeled the day before. To give you an indication of who we are truly connecting to, and this is not all Hollywoodness at all. This is us saying hello to your society once again. And yes, it is a hostile planet, but we have seen worse. And our reptilian brothers and sisters want to even those that are aggressive to your society still want to be friends. Well, I'm not sure if they want to be friends with you, but they do want to connect with you. Okay, they might want to eat you, but either way, is for you to get to know of your alien roots. As yes, reptilian was carved our setting here for a long time. We were here a long time before other beings appeared. And other beings appeared, just like what happened to the Indians. They got wiped out. We were not prepared for an attack, and others were. Others were not as friendly as they might seem. So yes, there's going to be a lot of dislike for human in your form, because many of them looked like you. That causes difficulties for us, and for them to choose your form and not ours is kind of an insult. But we realized that was, there was positive intentions in the long run, and we still believe so. We are contributing to your DNA, and you're contributing to ours. It's just now, it's the most excitement for an alien being is for a species like yourselves to reconnect to us, because we can still learn from you, but at a more higher vibration. We still learn from you now. As yes, humans on your world make reptilians look good. As we are not exactly the most beloved species in the universe, but Humans on your world have yet degraded themselves more than other species have in the past. Then again, the rat has surpassed yours as for degrading yourselves. They have degraded themselves beyond any human. But they are, yes, as you can see, DNA connected to you. You are life support for them, and they are life support for you. You are seeing it through your eyes, and you're seeing it through each other. And eventually that will become more clear. We have a rat being appear on a ship in front of you, not anytime soon. Some of you might be able to project that, connect to those energies, especially the little mice beings. Actually, are quite decent. They are quite. They are mice beings, but act very human in a lot of ways. They weren't many of your mannerisms. Yes, they do wear little clothes and stuff like that, like you see in the movies. Some of them do. They're quite humorous too. They have your laughter, your humor, even if sometimes it's a little bit dark. But that's, they add their little taste to it. As you are advancing yourselves, you will see alien vibrations clearer and clearer. Ships in the skies, not just the little lights, but the vibrations of them. It has not happened yet, yes, because you are in the preparation for it, yes. It is, yes. It's, when it happens, many will rather it not happen. So that's why it has not happened yet. Because when it happens, there's no going back. When there's an alien visitation, as for disclosure, you can't exactly go backwards after that. Well, technically you can through time travel, but that's not... We have used time travel to see the future when it does occur in different realities. So, we have an idea. By our connections to you is obvious that we want to, yes, improve our species and yours. And as we reactivate the human to more of your 6th-dimensional, 4th-dimensional selves, you will assist us in our soul growth, and will assist you in your soul growth. And just be, yes, a wild experience all around that we are looking forward to. I mean, to have a conversation with a reptilian must be a little bit wild for some of you to even fathom, to even think. Of course, there are canine beings, there are feline beings, and that's just making some of you just like scratch your heads like, is that even possible? Of course it is. You have them on your world already. So why not in a human form instead? The human form has been very popular for quite some time. It's just good for this universe. It works well. Not all universes it works well, but here it does. And yes, this galaxy is just a small speck in the rest of your universe, but many of us have been in many places, same as you. We just don't remember. And we don't remember everything either through our incarnation process, but we remember enough as your world is very useful in our advancement, same as yours. We help each other. So when the time comes for our visitation, you will definitely know. It will be friendly, but some will have fear. It's inevitable. Fear is a normal attribute, but yes, you will see as glimpses of us over time. Because we just feel that you are more ready than ever before. It's just your population has not digest our existence quite yet. Yes, you feel channeling is just a nonsense connection, but think again. Many of you are part of a society that isn't feeling like it's truly growing so much. It will eventually. It is slowly growing, yes, but not the way that many of you like, as fear is always haunting your reality. Well, eventually that will come to an end. Is the stock market going to crash? Not likely. It's going to fool around with your minds, yes. As an Anunnaki, know how to press your buttons. But that's not always against everyone. is mostly against the higher elites that aren't following procedure. So yes, others do suffer, but it's not there to plague all of you. Yes, a game. It has many reasons for it. Some of you might feel a galactic ship connected to your stock market and beings there that are just pressing buttons, basically. There's a whole another world out there you're not aware of, an ocean of existence that has not made itself known just yet. But realize when we do appear, certain words and verbiage will be echoed through us that have already been said through channelers to know that we are all in synchronicity. So blessings to you and your connections. Alright. Yeah, it was more about the future than it was the past, so anyway. Alright, we'll just leave it at that. Have more energy tomorrow, hopefully. So, alright, take care everyone, blessings, and I'll be back tomorrow. Ciao.